Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to read a story called Russell the Sheep. How many of you have ever seen a sheep before? Do we know what it sounds like? Okay. Where does it live? Perhaps a farm? Perhaps in the wild, in an open field? It could be someone's pet. Yeah, very good. Very good. It's a little bit weird to be a pet, but if you live on a farm, it could definitely be a pet. Okay, so looking at this book of the sheep, what can someone tell me that they think the book will be about? Do we think it will be about a sheep? Probably, but it could just be that the author likes to draw sheep. Do you think it's going to be about outside, or inside, or in a house? Outside? So about a sheep outside. Well, let's see if you're right. Let's have our listening ears and our thinking eyes completely on the book, okay? That way we can follow along and we can clear up any questions if you have it. Let's begin. Russell the Sheep by Scotton. Russell the Sheep lived in Frog's Bottom Field. Look at him. He is a goofy little sheep. He's got some really, really tiny legs, doesn't he? At the end of a long, busy day, are those all his sheep friends, you think? Maybe. Night fell and the sheep got ready for bed. Is that what happens to you when you get tired? At the end of the day, after you get home from school and you have dinner, the night time comes and you get ready to fall asleep, right? You brush your teeth, you wash your face, you take a bubble bath, and then you get ready and you go to sleep. Soon all was quiet, except for Russell. No matter how hard he tried, Russell could not fall asleep. Has that ever happened to you before? I know it happens to me a lot. I have a hard time falling asleep, even if I'm so tired. Sometimes I've got a lot of things going on in my head, or I don't feel good, or I'm cold, or I'm hot. What about you? Okay, you're scared. Yeah, you're scared of monsters, right? Yeah, that can make you not want to sleep because you're afraid they'll get you. What about you being excited, like Christmas when you know Santa's gonna come? Of course you're not gonna want to sleep, right? Because the next day you wake up and it's Christmas time. Or for a birthday party, anything that you're really excited about, right? Sometimes that keeps us from going to sleep. So, do we think that Russell is excited about something? Maybe that's why he can't sleep? Let's see. Maybe if it were really dark, he thought, I'd be able to sleep. Oh, maybe that'll help. But the really, really dark really scared him. In the really dark, sometimes, I know I like a night light because I like to see where I go, but sometimes I like the dark, but then sometimes the dark scares me. Does the dark scare you sometimes? Yeah, it can be very scary because sometimes you can't even see your hand in front of your face. And then you think about monsters, and that's not fun. Perhaps I'm too hot, he thought. Perhaps I'm not. Oh, have you ever done that too? Sometimes you just can't get comfortable. I know I'm always cold, so shiver until I get a blanket, but then I wake up and I'm so hot. Does that happen to you sometimes? Or sometimes you go to sleep hot and you wake up really cold? Does that happen? Russ pulled up a pillow, but the pillow hopped away, hopping mad. Oh no, did Russell sleep on his friend? What kind of pillow is that? What kind of pillows do you guys sleep with? Do you sleep with frog pillows? No? You sleep with a princess pillow? A dream white. Oh, a dream white. That's a good one. A race car pillow. Okay. And those help you go to sleep too? awesome. Maybe I need a better place to sleep, he decided, and went for a walk. Sometimes I can't get comfortable sleeping on the couch. I'm on my bed, so I'll go to the couch, or if I'm sleeping on the couch, I'll go to my bed. But sometimes my back hurts and I don't want to sleep in there for whatever reason. Do you do that sometimes? Do you like to sleep in your bed, but then sometimes you want to sleep with mom and dad? Yeah, it happens to a lot of us too, right? But then, is it always comfortable with mom and dad, or are we squished? A little bit squished sometimes. Russell spied the trunk of a rusty car, but it was too cramped. Ugh. Just poor Russell, he just can't get comfortable anywhere. He tried the hollow of a tree, and that was too creepy. Ah, bats in the scary, scary dark. Remember? The dark really scared him, so I don't think this is a good place for him. Russell even tried sleeping on a branch, but it was too crowded. Look at that. Look at all those owls. He's taking up their whole branch. That's not very nice. What's a sheep to do? Poor Russell, he just wants to sleep. What do you think is the best thing for him to do? Okay, find his mom and dad. Okay, that's a good one. What about maybe hot milk? Does drinking milk make you go to sleep a little bit better? Sometimes hot milk makes me go to sleep. Maybe he could get some hot milk, or maybe his friend could sing him a lullaby. What do you guys do when you can't sleep? Mom and Dad will rock you and pat your back. That's always nice. Or, oh, you drink some water. Okay. And turn a nightlight on. Very good, very good. Maybe Russell will do something with that. See if that will help him. Russell thought he would never get to sleep, but then he had a brilliant idea. What if he tried to count things? That would make him fall asleep, right? Sometimes I try to count the stars on my ceiling, the glow-in-the-dark stars, and that can help me fall asleep. Russell counted his feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not tired. I guess I need more feet, he decided. What's next? The stars! Russell counted each and every single star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 million, billion, and 10. And Russell was wide awake. Would you be wide awake if you counted that many stars? I think I would have lost count, and I would have been way tired. And that's a lot of stars. He counted them again, 600 million, billion, and 10. And he was still wide awake. Russell thought very hard. In fact, he thought so hard that his hat went all zigzaggy. I know, he shouted. I'll count sheep! What a crazy idea. Has anybody ever heard the idea, count sheep until you fall asleep? I think that's a very, very old saying that sometimes it just helps your mind to focus on something and then you can go to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still awake, and he sighed. Then Russell realized he had forgotten to count one very important little sheep. Who did he forget? Looks like he got everybody. I don't know if he forgot someone. Maybe he miscounted. Himself! Silly Russell. 10. Russell felt a tickle, then a twitch, and then sound asleep. By now it was morning, and all the other sheep in the field began getting ready for their new day. Soon everyone was up. Everyone, that is, except for Russell. Look at him, all sound asleep, even with his little froggy friend. So, boys and girls, do we think that Russell found a good way to fall asleep? I think so. I think he tried a lot of things, which I think we have to do in real life to see what will work, and sometimes we're just not tired. And our bodies have a hard time being relaxed enough for us to go to sleep. Kind of like Russell. So next time that you're ever really sleepy, but you just can't seem to stop fidgeting, why don't you try to count some sheep? Maybe that'll help you get some sleep. And then you can be like Russell, and you'll twitch, and you'll tickle, and then you'll be sound asleep. And next time, if you can't sleep, we can try to share our stories. That way we can talk about if we solved our sleeping problem like Russell did.